Alright everyone, so Big TXL here back again, and today I got a pretty good video. Hopefully you guys can learn something. Today's video, what I'm going to be covering is how to enter your gyro gain settings to set your gain for your elevator, your aileron, and your rudder. In a separate video I'm going to be covering the upgrades I've done to this helicopter, the changes I'd recommend to do to this helicopter. There's some parts I've installed on this helicopter from Wakira helicopters that really make a night and day difference. You know, just little tips, little things to look out for, and so on and so forth. But like I said, I will have a special video just for that. Today what we are going to be covering is how to enter the gain menu to adjust the gains on your aileron, elevator, and rudder. I had the helicopter for a while and I was told you can adjust that. I went through the manual once, went through the manual twice, and never ever found how to enter that menu. I talked to some people, read some places, and you can in fact adjust the gains on this flybarless board here on this helicopter. And to do that, it's very simple. It's not hard at all. You're going to need your radio, your battery, and obviously your helicopter. I went ahead and took the canopy off just so I can plug the battery in and out. So first thing you want to do is start up your radio. Okay. Next thing you want to do is go full throttle. Let me turn off my timer. One thing you do not want to do is set throttle hold when you're full throttle, because what that's going to do, it's pretty much as if your throttle stick was all the way down, and you're not going to be able to enter that feature. Don't ask me how I know that. It happened to me a few times and I was like, what is happening? So yeah, make sure throttle hold is off, and once again, make sure you are at full throttle. From then, what you're going to want to do is plug in the helicopter. Let me see this. Let me bring it up to the camera. You're going to see your status LED go solid blue, and then you're going to see LEDs flash on the bottom: red, green, and I believe blue. Yeah, red, green, and blue. And after that, after about 2 seconds of that cycle, you're going to get a solid red, as I believe you can see there. To cycle through the menus, let me put the to cycle through the aileron, the elevator, and the rudder, all you do is you move your elevator stick. You see now it's green, now it's blue. If I want to go back to green, I would go up. If I want to go back to red, I would go up. And it's all it is here with the stick. That's all it is. Your red LED is going to be elevator. Your green LED is going to be aileron, and your blue LED is going to be rudder. So right now, as you can see, we are in rudder. Next is our red, and red, like I said, is your elevator, and green is your aileron. One thing I have noticed with this helicopter from out of the box, one thing you want to do right out of the box is adjust these values. You have 10 possible values. I like to call them 10 positive and 10 negative. All I really do is just count them from 0. When you're at 0, the light's going to be solid. So just remember that. When you're at 0, the light's going to be solid. And your aileron, if I move this to the right, that's going to give you +5. If I move this to the left, it's going to give me -5. Well, obviously you have 5 increments on each side, so I'm going to cycle through that right now. There's 1, you can see now it's flashing, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is maxed out. And then we're going to go back to center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're back at center. How do I know it's center? The light is solid. Now we're going to go negative, just to show you guys how that'll look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to go back to center. There we are. We're back at center because the LED is solid. The blue light in the back is always going to be flashing. That's just telling you you're in the programming menu. But like I said, from testing, you want to set all 3 of your values to -3. On some helicopters, I noticed the rudder wants to be at -2. On this helicopter I have here, I have it at -2. I have my coworker at work Tony, I have his, I believe, -3. Like I said, every helicopter is different. But -2 or -3 for the rudder. For aileron and elevator, -3 is going to pretty much get you right on the money. Default is like I said, solid, so it's really not positive, not negative, just right in the middle. So what we're doing is pretty much making the helicopter less stable, if you will. What that's going to do, it's going to make it paro a little bit quicker. You know, out of a maneuver, you're not going to, you know, it's not going to be as locked. But in my preference of flying, and many other people that I've done this adjustment to, they absolutely love it. Like I said, you can try it out. If you don't like it, you can always put them all back to center. So right now we are in the green LED, which is aileron. So we're going to put that to -3. So we're going to move our stick to the left 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there you go. That's done. Once that's done, we're going to cycle to our next light. You can either go up or down. It does not really matter. Now we are on the blue LED, and the blue LED is your rudder. Like I said, on this helicopter, I have it to -2. Your helicopter might be 3. So either -2 or -3. 1, 2. Okay. And lastly, our red LED, our red light, which is our elevator, we're going to set that one to -3 as well. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now simply to exit this menu, all we are going to do is unplug the battery, set the helicopter down, battery down, and turn off your radio. Remember to put your stick all the way down. You can now start it with throttle hold if you want. You know, start it pretty much to your normal routine. So I mean, that's pretty much it. It's, as you guys saw, it's very simple. Not only very simple, you know, it makes your helicopter fly a lot better. Let's say your flying style is not 3D. The settings I just gave you are for 3D. It's going to rotate a lot quicker, you know, it's going to paro quicker, and so on and so forth. Let's say you're not into that. Let's say you want to do a little bit more, you know, big flying, scale flying, just, you know, do big maneuvers. What you can do is actually increase those values. Probably since default is 0, you might want to do +2 on elevator and aileron. Your rudder, I'd leave it at 0 to -1. I wouldn't really go positive on it. I've tried it and my tail starts wagging. So 0 to -1 is a pretty good ballpark. Once again, 0 is default. But like I said, it's very simple to enter the menu. You know, it doesn't take much. I pretty much memorized all the 3 lights already. And like I said, it's very simple. You don't need a separate computer. You don't need to touch any values here on your radio. It's just very simple. You know, full throttle, cycle through your menus, adjust your values. Once again, you have 5 positive and 5 negative, giving you a total of 10. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found it useful. If you guys have any questions or lost me anywhere in the video and would like me to touch up or maybe explain it a little bit more in detail, by all means leave a comment below. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time.